Hello, teachers. One of the features that teachers love about Zoom that they do not see fresh out of the box in Google Meet within Classroom is the screen annotation process, that feature. There are some add-ons that I'm doing some research on, and I'll give a full report soon on that. But for now, I want to let you know of an awesome feature that is built into your school Mac that you may not know about. Apple does not actively advertise this, but they model it and share it often within teacher training. So I want to show you what that looks like. So any website in Safari, including Google hosted accounts, absolutely anything that you can get on Safari can be made into a PDF extremely simple. So for example, I'm here at the beautiful Information is Beautiful website, and I'm just going to go to File, Export as PDF, and it is as simple as choosing your name and choosing your location. And yes, I already made a copy of this one. So it's going to replace it. And before I finish my sentence, it's already on my desktop. Now I'm loading it. I'm leaving Safari, and now I'm up in Apple Preview, which is very powerful. And in Apple Preview, the first thing I want to be doing, this button right here, is your friend. Not the highlighted notes, that's also great, but for annotation, you want to click right here. And we're assuming that you're in Google Classroom and you are sharing your entire screen. So when I clicked on that, you saw some new options come down here. What you'll want is your color should be transparent for a lot of circles. What I really like about this is if I wanted to highlight food and drink for some reason, I would choose right here and I could do a circle and right there, it's covering it up. And that's not what I want, but I'll show you how to fix it. Instead, when I choose my color, I'm not choosing red. I'm choosing this black with the red line through it. That is Apple's transparency symbol. So I'm going to choose it one more time. And now I have a nice transparent one. And of course, I can change the color, etc. So that's an option. And then it is so easy. You can make your squiggly marks and it'll make an attempt to make it straight. There's also options. You can turn that off if you don't want it to be straight like that, if you want your own handwriting. And so what that allows you to do is you can still do your text over here. Etc. You can change that, of course, and there's just tons of options. I believe everything that you've been doing in Zoom is available with a little bit of repetition within Apple Preview. And again, you can do this. And then if you want to save this, of course, you can save it when you're done. So from there, you can do to File, and you can save it, or you could export as a PDF, etc. with your annotations. That way you have it for your future class, for your Atlas, parent outreach if you need, etc. So again, I can repeat the steps if I go to a new website. I'll show you one more thing. Inside of here, I believe, it is still an active experience. So you can actually click within your preview, and you saw how seamlessly it took me to the exact Safari page. And then from here, I can do the whole process over again. And once you start doing it, it takes almost no time. You choose your location, you choose your name. Default is almost always fine. You're doing Command T to open it in Finder. This is so easy. Opening the new one, and now you're talking to your students about this very specific data, and you can just get micro level annotation. I'm just doing an overboard. Again, real quick, clicking this circled pen, not the highlighter, and I am choosing my color, which it'll go back to my transparency. I'll choose another quick shape again. Maybe I want this to point next to Malaysia, and maybe I want to annotate it. So I'll click here with the text, and I would annotate it with something meaningful in class. And maybe I want to circle something else that is somewhere else. I'll not do that circle, but I will choose this. And maybe I wanted to highlight to Japan. And of course, you can change how thick the font is, how thick the borders are, etc. I hope that's helpful. Let me know if you'd like to know more, or if you just want to explore with Preview with somebody by your side. I'd be happy to give you more of a tour. But for now, I hope that this is helpful as a really nice option for annotation within Google Meets. And actually, you